Hello, good afternoon and welcome to Teleislas News, the most important news of the day. Much attention after the first report of the hurricane season that will begin on June 1st. The governor's office announced that they have already initiated prevention actions to mitigate possible damages, and for the month of May, they plan to carry out a drill if the conditions of the emergency sanitary allow it. Sylvette Mitchell with more information.
Hello Lisa, good afternoon and greetings to our televiewers. According to what was stated a few minutes ago by the coordinator of the Office of Risk and Disaster Management, Aldeas here in San Andres, the administration are making some activities of mitigation and prevention of risk and disaster, because according to the first meteorological reports, this hurricane season will be very much stronger than the one last year.
We got technical information from all the institutions, from the Colorado University, from the NOAA, Miami National Central Hurricane Center, that this season that we are believing 2021 from the 1st of June till the 30th of November will be a little bit more stronger than the one that we see in the last season. So we are making right now, developing a contingency plan to socialize it with the council from the management, risk management, and afterward we want to try and make a simulation process. We right now know that with the pandemic of the COVID right now, it's difficult to move around and to get forward to the community. But we are working forward with that.
Also among the objective there is to strengthen the communication and the flow of two institutions in the health sector. He stated which institutions there are.
We are right now developing a process to make mitigation to two more schools in the highland of the island, Bolivariano School and Flowers Hill School. And also we're working forward with the National Management Risk to try to get better the communication. You know, the key when we got an emergency, the communication, and how to get the communication to the community, to them to react, identify where is the places they have to go or how to protect their house. So we believe in May, we want to try make that simulation if the law permits it so, or not we want to get to the community and try to carry on the information the proper way and make them know how to prepare themselves.
Lisa, it is very important that we as community learn to prevent disaster and not to react to the disaster. That is why the invitation is for the population to be very pendant and aware to these activities and all the recommendations that the administration will be giving very soon. This is all the information. Sylvette Mitchell, Archibald for Teleislas News.
Thank you, Sylvette. And the Minister of Health, Fernando Ruiz Gomez, announced that from this week, vaccination scheduling will be available for people between 65 and 69 years old.
This possibility, the minister made clear, will begin first in the cities. Likewise, he emphasized that progress has been made in the coverage of over 70% in adults over 80 years of age and over 60% in adults over 70 years of age.
From today, we can start the vaccination in capital cities since it is with Pfizer vaccine on those over 65 years old. This always with an appointment. We do not want to vaccinate the population without any appointment since we are looking to avoid any kind of agglomeration.
On the other hand, he highlighted that in the population between 65 and 69 years of age, there are about 1.1 million people, and the vaccination process will take about 2 weeks. When asked about the possibility of opening the population group from 60 to 65 years old, the minister indicated that it will be necessary to wait for the official announcement, but that he estimates that such opening will take place in 2 or 3 weeks at the most. In this 5-year period, there are around 2 million people in the country. In our central broadcast, we will expand this information of this news to know how this process will be in our department and when it will start.
The sea spur has been showing a lot of deterioration due to the lack of maintenance and has caused damages to the boats. Our colleague Gisela Livingston explained what it is all about.
The fishermen asked the government for help to restore the spur located in the renowned fishermen's cooperative located in the Sierra Bay, since the detachment of the rocks caused friction on the boats and damaged them. The legal representative of the fishermen cooperative of that area expanded on the information.
We have problem with the embarkation, the boat them, that in that time that then there, the boat then get affected through the rubbing on the rock that is there. And sometimes they take out the boat them, they have to fix them. And that is why we really affected because really, we say for long was a very important thing that we have out here.
On the other hand, the fishermen stated that they need the lighthouse located in the south-southwest key to be fixed in order to improve the condition of all those who dedicate their life to this work on the island.
Our fishermen in San Andres is complaining about the faro in Albuquerque. They say it's the key that they have to go now. We can't run by this bank, we don't have no fish. The only solution they have now is to go for where they can get the fish. But how do I get down there? They don't have no light that they can see where they're going. I'm begging you that hard. We want you please give a solution to the fishermen that they can go fishing because the family is really important to get something to survive because and also they can't get to survive.
Teleislas News will be following up on the entities in charge of finding a solution to the problem of the fishermen on the island.
And the National Police achieved the capture in flagrant delicto of a woman for the crime of personal injury. According to the authorities, the facts occurred in the Maris Landing sector when the uniformed officers were patrolling. They observed how a citizen physically assaulted with a blunt weapon to another woman of 29 years of age. The aggressor was captured and placed at the disposal of the Attorney General's office, where she will have to answer for the crime of personal injury. The police did not reveal the identity of this woman because she's currently in court proceedings. And as part of the celebration of Children's Month, the Children's Play Center Naves Chills has been carrying out numerous activities, including a talent contest and also a live broadcast through Facebook to provide a moment of entertainment for children.
Good evening, Lisa and all the TV viewers. I say hello from here, from the sector of S.S.E right here by the Ludoteca Naves Chills, because they want to announce that in this month of the children, they have a contest, a talent contest. We want to involve all the children of our island and to know which talent we got right here. This is what one of the workers of this place tells us.
We want to see the talents and gifts of each child, as we are currently doing what is called Loving Parenting Plus Play. For that purpose, we want the children to send us through social networks a video doing some activity as a family. The video can be dancing, singing, crafts, cooking, something they can do as a family. The video should not last more than 1 minute 30 seconds.
Children who want to register may do so until April 21st through a Google Drive form, and also must upload the video to the Facebook platforms of Naves Chills. And the 3 video with more likes will win a gift from the Toy Library or Children's Play Center. On the other hand, in addition to this contest on Facebook, there are also many activities to celebrate this Children's Month.
As it is our delight, we want to see our children happy. Therefore, since the beginning of this month, we have live broadcasts. In the beginning, we were in some neighborhoods, but now, since the contagion of the virus has increased a lot, we are doing it virtually every day at 3:30 on the page of the Ludoteca or Children's Play Center on Facebook. Ludoteca Naves Chills. You can find us that way.
The invitation is to be pending of this contest to all the DSM where you have to apply to it, and also to be pending of the Facebook Live of this Ludoteca to have in mind all the activities that they have for the children right now in this month. This is all the information I report from here from S.S.E. Continue, Lisa, in studio.
And facing the emergency generated by Hurricane Iota in the islands, the organization Aldeas Infantiles S.S.E Colombia arrived in the archipelago to support children and families of the region with many activities and projects.
Aldeas Infantiles Colombia has been working in San Andres and Old Providence to assist children, adolescents, and families affected by Hurricane Iota. We have been doing it since December 2020, and we have maintained the attention during all these months. Although other organizations have not been able to, for us, it is important to maintain support because we know that they have not yet been able to overcome the consequences caused by the hurricane. So what does Aldeas Infantiles do there? We offer space for care and attention to children through recreational and educational activities for them to develop these activities during the day while their parents and family members can take care of the recovery of the island.
And the social estate enterprise made a call for the community to join its users association.
Assembly of the Association of Users of the Departmental Hospital will be held tomorrow, April the 15th at the hospital's parking lot and on April the 19th at the Old Providence Field Hospital.
We are cordially inviting all the users of the hospital to form part of the assembly the 15th of this April month, 5 o'clock here by the hospital. And in Providence, the 19th, 4 o'clock in the hospital, what's in Batham House.
On the other hand, the official explained the purpose of having users join the association.
The objective is for the assembly of the users to take out the directive board of the people of the assembly who want look about the benefit of the user in the hospital.